Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Just Enough Heshy show. How are you, everybody? And Esty,
how's it going?
Happy New Year. How are you?
Happy New Year. It's a whole new year. Anything's possible now.
Everything is possible. And by the way, my niece, Leia, is sitting in on the show tonight. She's going to be tuned back. You know, she's a psychologist, double masters, and she's getting married June 14th. She doesn't have a boy yet, but she has the wedding date.
Hey, I saw a movie like that in Israel, and it really worked out for that girl, so who knows? No, anyway, it's an Israeli movie, apparently. Like, really? She has a husband, and then he breaks up, so she doesn't want to move her wedding plan, so she's like, don't worry, I'm going to find a chassan, and at the end she does.
Okay, well, Leia, Asti, just like you, I know that I was sitting in the car with these two girls talking about boys, and wow, that was depressing. So then what I did is I put on the radio to listen to the show before us, and then I fell asleep driving. I had to knock him.
No, you don't.
I do. He goes, half the show is
Okay.
It's like boring.
You can knock whoever you want, but guess what? It makes you look bad more than it makes them look bad.
I'm like an idiot. I got you.
Yeah.
Esty, my beautiful girl. Before we start the show, we have to do the commercials.
Yeah, so we have Soft Fusion Inc. They're a software development company that can help propel your business to new heights and make your business run smoother. They've been doing this for 15 years. Call them for a free consultation at 718-215-9800. We have Pescata Carne, an amazing meat restaurant that people went to last week because the Mustard Panini Bar kind of closed without telling us.
Tonight we're going to the Mustard Panini Bar.
Yes, tonight we are going to the Mustard Panini Bar, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me just finish Pescata Carne. They make duck, handmade gnocchi, skirt steak. Very delicious. Check them out. 509 Avenue P.
By the way, they just got their liquor license on the Avenue P. Yes, you can buy liquor. Yes,
I saw they had some very interesting fruit drinks. I really want them to try.
Right, so now you can get real liquor from them. They're a really cool place now.
So yeah, we have Pescata.
They're always cool place.
Yeah. Well. We have Pescata New York. It's the dairy version of that restaurant. Amazing salmon, Belgian waffles, paninis. Check them out. Located at 1776 Ocean Avenue. We have Orchidia, amazing dairy restaurant. They have a lunch buffet every day from 12 to 3, including coffee and tea, only $25 a person, located at 4815 12th Avenue. And they also do catering for Sheva Brachas or anything else you'd want them to cater. And,
okay.
Right. Wait, but also just say, tonight, guys, after the show, we are meeting at the Mustard Panini Bar on Avenue P. And, we should have gotten the exact address. And they are going to be open. Sorry, people that came last week. We felt so bad. They closed. We don't feel bad.
2 weeks ago,
right, it was 2 weeks ago. We don't feel bad that they closed because they were giving their workers off for the holidays. But don't worry, everybody who went there and they were closed this week, we confirmed they are open. We are going to be there at 10:30. Come meet us at the Mustard Panini Bar on the address is 462 Avenue P. We're going to be there at 10:30. They close at 11, so hurry up,
was it
get
462? In. They're on Avenue P.
Yeah, it's on Avenue P.
Between like East 3rd and East 4th or East 4th or East 5th. So
yeah, so it's somewhere there. It's a small little place.
We have a caller already. Wow. I'm so happy because the callers from the other show, I don't think knew a lot of stuff. I have to scream at those callers from the last show.
Just come check us out at the Mustard Panini Bar right after the show. And if you mention the Just Enough Heshy show, you get 25% off.
Okay, whatever. And in the meantime, we also have Chamula Jewelers, a family-owned business for over 4 years. Specializing in diamond engagement rings, eternity bands, and diamond jewelry. Or just bring your own jewelry to redesign and freshen up for a new look. Chamula Jewelers, Esty.
They got the sparkle for you.
They have the sparkle for you. Visit them again at 944 Kings Highway, 718-336-1980. 718-336-1980. And then, of course, we have ttstyles.com. Tehila Tishla, 718-675-6842 for your wigs, your design before weddings, makeup. Wonderful. She's a professional. People love her. She's so busy now. Use her. 718-675-6842. Check out her website, ttstyles.com, TEETEESTYLES.com. Or just email her at TEHILA@TEETEESTYLES.com. Yesterday we had a family bridal shower, because my nephew Gabriel's getting married.
Nice.
And she was so busy helping people, she didn't even come. So I went instead. They had great food.
Ooh.
This girl that my nephew's married, nice. And they have like a Syrian bunch of food there. I had all those burekas and the little stuff, whatever. Very cool. I liked it. Anyways, of course, we have Green Line Building Solutions. We help you with plans and permits, and we help you with stop work orders and vacate orders and inspection. And today, ST, I did a 7-story, 49-unit building inspection. Passed it with flying colors. How good am I?
You're great.
I am good. Am I good looking too?
Sure.
Because we're going to talk about Chaim Dutch. He's not good looking.
No, he's very good.
He's not good looking.
I'm sorry, but I like the man. I think he's awesome.
Did you see the pock marks on his face? I have the cover. I brought the magazine. Where's the magazine? He has pock marks all over his face.
You're judging a man based on his looks?
Yes.
I think he's very good looking.
Plus, I don't think he's smart anyways, because I think he's like a
I don't know. When I saw him on the cover, I was like, I know that guy. He's so friendly and awesome.
And with the makeup, I don't know. I think
he's amazing and fun and cool, and I would vote for him for president. So take that.
Well, my picture is better than his. Anyways, we help you with code compliance. We go to court for ECB violations and corrections. We help owners, and we show them how to get their buildings into compliance. We do expediting for DOB, FDNY, and DEP. We help with settlements for the Department of Finance, and we do FDNY criminal tickets. We help you specialize with evictions, and we can help you get your gas turned back on by National Grid, which I helped 2 families today that I started on Friday. They shut off the heat and gas, and I got it turned back on. So yes, we're located at 5318 16th Avenue, corner of 16th Avenue and 54th Street in Borough Park. Call for an appointment, 718-871-0382, or just pop in, and we help you. We always help people. We always like to take phone calls. I got angry at a client today, Esty, for the first time in a long time.
Is that okay?
She was a lawyer, and she was making me crazy, and she didn't want to understand that she's wrong, and I'm right.
I doubt that's true.
Can I go
Sure, go for it.
Okay, Anyways, we again, Green Line Building Solutions, 718-871-0382. And then, of course, we have Wolf's Grocery, a wonderful place, 2362 Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn, on the corner of Avenue J and Nostrand Avenue. They open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. They make deliveries, 718-252-1863, 718-252-1863. Wolf's Grocery, 2362 Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn Borough Park. And then, of course, we have Lobo Lighting. He does DJs, lighting, he does flowers, he helps you with sound at all kind of weddings and events and bar mitzvahs. Mention the Just Enough Heshy show, and you'll get a 15% discount. His phone number is 917-238-4694, 917-238-4694. Ask for Shia, and you can email him at lobolighting11219@gmail.com, LOBOLIGHTING11219@gmail.com. And finally, and I'd like to be very, my young friend who grew up by us, and he's an electrician now, and he did a wonderful job for me a couple of weeks ago in my office. His name is Yoli Muller, whatever I want to say. I don't even know what I want to say to him anymore, but I love him anyways. And he is an electrician, and he does low voltage wiring. I'm gonna have to get his number. I didn't even get his number. His number is what is his number? I got his number. It's 347-415-7132. 317-415-7132. His company is called Easy Wires. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a great New Year. I had a great New Year. You know, Linda wanted to go to that place in Times Square.
Which one?
You know,
the bowl drop?
With the.
I think it's the dumbest place to go.
It's the dumbest place to go.
If anything's gonna happen, that's where it's gonna happen.
So Linda was making me crazy. She said, "Linda, I promise you're gonna see the ball drop." And then, like the day of the thing, she says, "Are we going?" I said, "Are you crazy? We're not going. I have a big television. We're gonna sit in front of the TV and watch the ball drop." She wasn't too happy about that.
I went to a local bar, Costella's. I saw the ball drop, and then I left. I was like, why am I here? I just want to get food, and then I just did that.
Well, so I went for a big walk this weekend. I walked to East 29th and Avenue K. Had to go see some people on the way in the nursing home. And what? Oh, Leia said something which I can't hear. She talks so. You know, my Leia has a double masters, by the way. Anyways, before I take the first caller, which we will take a first caller, SD. You know, Leia, by the way, we laugh at all my jokes. Leia, all the guest co-hosts have to laugh, even though you think you're not, but you are today.
Basically, laugh at his joke.
You have to laugh at my joke, Leia, or you're not going to be my niece anymore. No, you're going to be my niece. I love you. Anyways, here's my quote for the day. Are you ready, SD?
I'm ready.
The bond that links your true family is not the one of blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life.
Okay, that's a quote, not a joke, right?
It's a quote. Of course, Esty. Wow, you're killing me tonight.
I'm sorry.
I know you're having boyfriend troubles, you and Leia, but still, it's not my fault, Leia. Leia.
That's healthy.
That was a funny joke.
That was a funny joke. Okay. You should have heard them talking to car people about boys. You were talking about boys. You make me crazy.
Oh,
Well,
man.
anyways.
It's better than hearing boys talk about girls, I'll tell you that.
Mm.
At least we're more respectful.
So can I tell you a funny joke?
Go for it.
Leia, you want to hear the joke? Say hello into the mic, please. Just say hello. No.
Just say hello.
Anyways, Esty, I decided, as you know, to lose weight.
Good for you.
So I took Linda to the gym with me, and we went to the gym on Coney Island Avenue over here in Kings Highway in Brooklyn. You know, the gym, 24-hour fitness. So I was working out, and then I found the racquetball thing, and I was playing racquetball. And a lady who was new to the gym, Linda told me, struck up a conversation with her. And the lady and her were chatting how she's new to the gym and ever. And then she was pointing to the two men that were playing racquetball. And she points to two guys. She says, that's my husband there. And she says, that's the thin one, not the fat one. And then Linda points to me and says, the fat one's mine.
So mean.
Was that funny, Leia?
That's okay.
It was okay. I thought it was funny. Anyways, everybody, we have a lot to talk about, especially about the show before us with the mumming guy. Come on, guys. You hate Trump, you love Trump. I like the border wall, Esty. You know what the border wall is?
Yeah.
So the border wall protects us. They think that criminals are coming in all over the place. Do you know that America has the most people in jail per capita than anywhere in the world? So don't
That's
tell
just
me
because
that.
our prison's getting rich.
Right. So don't just tell me people are coming in to kill and terrorize and blow up the building.
No. The reason why we have so many people in prison is because the prisons profit and they have to have a quota of how many people have to be in
But the point is,
prison.
they think that the border wall is going to stop it. I believe the border wall should be there to protect, so we can have people coming in and interview. But I still believe that anybody should be allowed in the country.
I actually just spoke to someone about this, and she was saying how we have to have humanity. So yes, they're coming in illegally, but they're starving and they're like dying.
So I believe
I
believe in the border wall, and then I believe in letting everybody in. So I'm with Trump and not with Trump. And then the Democrats, they're going after Trump. See, I like the Democrats, but some of them are idiots. But
so just such a great meme.
Yeah.
Trump was like, oh, since this whole gender trading thing, I'm joining the liberals. I'm a woman now, so I'm the first female president. Sorry, Hillary. Like Trump wearing a wig is really funny.
Now, but Esty, I want to tell you something bad that I saw today.
What'd you see bad?
You always scream at me, Esty, and I'm very upset about this, and now I'm going to hold it. You're wrong. There's a guy by the name of Congressman Hank, some retard, and he went today into Congress, and he said that Trump is like Hitler.
That is messed up and offensive.
So when I call people Nazi, you get upset with me.
And believe me, people got mad at him for saying that.
No, they did not.
Calling anybody Hitler or a Nazi is downplaying Hitler and the Nazis.
I don't call people Hitler. I call people Nazi, like a lower pig. And he called them a Hitler. Like I don't call Deutsche.
That's offensive because Hitler was way worse than Trump could ever be.
But I don't call Mr. Chaim Deutsche a Nazi. I call him a pig. But I don't call him a Nazi.
He's not. He's really nice.
He's really nice. He's not.
When you say pig, you're talking about yourself.
I am a little chubby.
Okay, as long as you know it.
There was a movie that had a pig in it that they walked like a dog one time. I forgot what it was about. And did you listen to the guy before us? He was talking about a movie that nobody even knows about.
Which one? Is it Bird Box? Because everybody's into that.
Some kind of movie that nobody ever
Everyone's
heard about.
obsessed with Bird Box. I don't know why.
And you know what upsets me about the guy before us, the show before us?
What?
He doesn't like the Yankees. He doesn't like the Mets. He's a Boston fan. He's some kind of a New England fan or whatever, Philadelphia fan. He's in New York. Come on, man. Wake up. No wonder your show is so boring, man. I mean, he thinks his show is really even interesting. Wow.
Some people like it.
No, they don't.
My friend was telling me that she was listening to the guy before him. So maybe people like him because he doesn't bash people, even though he just likes politics.
I know if somebody called the show before and he starts screaming at them, you can't say what you want and you can't bash other people. Sure, you can bash other people. On the Just Enough Heshy show, you can even bash me. No, you can't.
Only bash.
No, you can't bash.
Still bash people. We don't need negative energy. Thank you very much.
We don't need everything.
Who's that caller?
Take a call because I have so many other things to say. But okay, take a caller. Hello, you're on the Just Enough Heshy show with Esty and me, of course, Okaleshi, and my niece Leia, who's not going to say a word to you, and she's getting married June 14th.
She's standing here for effect.
She's beautiful. Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
Who's on the radio? Or who's on the phone?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, hi. I called in a few days ago. I think it was a few months. I was talking about Trump's wall. I just wanted to come in on the live and talk and Is that your name, Michael? Is that your name?
My name is Heshy. You call it the Just Enough Heshy show.
I think maybe Michael was on
the
before
guy
us.
was before. What's it? No, his name is Dave. By the way, if anybody wants to call into the show, it's 718-303-9090. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. And you can text and email me at 718-288-7844, or just email me at justenoughheshy@gmail.com, or go to the Facebook, Just Enough Heshy. What's your name? You want to talk about Trump? No problem. I like Trump. I think he's sometimes a little crazy, but I like him. I have no problem.
Oh well, yes, I definitely agree with you. Pretty much at a point, you're actually, at least, the most sensible person of this whole election thing. You're more logical. You're more sensible.
Esty, I like this guy. I like you.
I don't think he knows you. I think he's just saying that.
That's actually, you're a very smart man. Are you good looking too? I bet you're good looking. Go ahead.
Oh, they said you like and they're good looking. Man,
so what were you saying? Again, like you said, Trump has his issues. You know, there was a lady on the show, a previous show, that said, "Oh, Trump has diarrhea of the mouth." Let me explain to you something, young man. Everybody has diarrhea of the mouth. In my house, sometimes my kids mouth off to me. I mouth off to people. I lost it today with somebody when I'm pretty good. I mean, and I'm a salesman, so I have to be very careful with what I say. And again, I lost it. People have diarrhea. That's why I like Trump. He's not a liar. The man says it the way he is. Sometimes, no, he misconstrues facts. I misconstrue facts. You misconstrue facts. Everybody does. I believe that Trump is simple. He wants to put up the border wall to try to protect America. I disagree that he doesn't let everybody in. I believe everybody should be allowed in.
I think they should all be allowed into New Mexico. Nobody lives there anyways, and they should all get jobs there. Just don't come to New York or LA because it's overpopulated. No, what do you mean? You should say you can come to America, but you cannot live in overpopulated cities.
That's crazy. That's like segregation.
What's segregation?
Where they don't let two different races mix with each other.
No, believe me, all the races are already mixed. There just physically is no more room. If you want to come into America, you can, just not the busy places.
Okay, Esty, that's very good for you. Anyways, so I believe, young man, that the Trump administration does respect the people that are coming into the country. They maybe don't know the numbers correctly. They said there was 4,000 terrorists that came in. There was only 6 terrorists. There's a lot more murderers that are in the country that are coming into the country. But again, you know, I can't explain what Trump's idea, but he only wants $5 billion. We spent billions and billions of dollars in Afghanistan, billions and billions of dollars in Iraq. All over the world, we give to the United Nations billions of dollars. $5 billion the Democrats are fighting. I am embarrassed to tell you that I'm a Democrat, so it bothers me that these Democrats in the political office that are elected by their people do not agree with their decisions. I really don't know how they got elected. There must be something fake with this voter stuff, Esky. Has to be a setup. I believe it. Anyways, young man, you have more to say to me, or?
Actually, I do. So I do agree with that, actually. Yes, there are people that want to come in because it's hard, including for those who are in impoverished places that have been affected by poverty and war. There are countries like that, including Cambodia during the 1970s, after Vietnam, and to this year, because there's a little part of Los Angeles, well, it's in Long Beach, which is a city in Los Angeles County, which is called Cambodia Town. And that's where literally all the Cambodian refugees came in. And I do agree that if there's some that want to come in, it's good because, you know, they're impoverished. They live.
Right. America is made to have a better life. You know, we have a lot of poor people. Thank you for your call, by the way.
I think New Mexico is a great place. I went there. That place is deserted. There's maybe 5 people in the whole state.
I'm happy you like that show. I'm happy you called in by mistake, maybe. Whatever it is, you're a good caller. Thank you. I just want you to know, everybody, that we're going to take the next call in a minute, that, you know, America is a place where you have to fight your dreams. People fail. People, you know, I had a guy today that had a problem that he can't get married and he needs to collect some money. So
why can't he get married?
Because he's having money issues and he wants to get married he wants to have a decent wedding, not a fancy wedding like you.
Why? What's wrong with? Okay, I don't understand. If you can't afford it, it's like I really want to have roast beef. If you can't afford it, you can't have roast beef.
But I love this woman.
If you love this woman, then you will. If you really love this woman, then 10 people in a shul is enough for you. But that's not love. You want to show off to everyone. You want a $5,000 dress. You want to spend who knows how much on food. Bake the food yourself. Make it in a shul. You can get married. But it's not about marriage. It's about showing off.
Esty, when I was younger, it was tough sometimes the weeks of money. But I wanted to wear a suit to shul. So I saved up and I saved up.
You saved up? You didn't go collecting?
But you know how embarrassing it was to go with a jacket that had a different color pants to it?
Oh, it's so terrible.
It is terrible. I was embarrassed.
In front of who?
Myself.
I don't think. I don't know.
All I know is I heard both of you girls talking in the car that there's nowhere to buy clothing. You can't find clothing.
There's tons of clothing.
I know there is. And you spend like $17 million on a dress.
Nope.
I'm lucky that I spent $300 on a suit that I save up and $100 for a pair of shoes, and everybody's
my dresses cost about $20.
Oh, please. I heard you in the car. $500 and I can't find one. I have nothing to wear. I bet you I can't even see your closet, the back of your closet. Right?
I have tons of stuff to wear.
Right. So, okay, I have a bunch of white shirts. Anyways, let's take the next caller, Esty. Is he on the line? Did you push the button?
There you go.
Okay. Hello, you're on the air with Heshy, Esty, and Leah, who's not talking today, who was getting married on June 14th.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. You were supposed to be on last week, but you weren't, right? It was
Yes, I was going to be on. We were on Christmas Day, and we wanted to be on New Year's, but they closed the studio.
Oh.
So me and Esty were outside. We couldn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, they just did not inform us.
They didn't inform us, and we understood it. We understood that it's New Year's Day.
Okay,
so I went home to spend time with Linda, my wife, and I
went home to cry.
And I fell asleep before the ball dropped, by the way. But she was so nice to me. She took off my shoes, and she just sat there quietly, which again, right there was a plus for me. I love you, Linda.
You're a terrible person.
I am not terrible. I just said I love her. You know her birthday.
While knocking her 2 minutes before?
I didn't knock her, Linda. What did I knock her?
You're so happy she fell asleep.
I said I fell asleep, and then she was quiet.
All right, well, thank you. That was a very good explanation. Can I ask you another question?
Anything you want.
Okay. Now, today, Mr. Nadler actually threatened Trump if he were to try and put that wall in without congressional approval. Could you give me some insights as to why he has such an animus for Trump?
Well, the thing about it is this is where I am lost. The politicians, Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever kind of party you want to, you are elected like in different countries. They have different parties, and then the parties elect their leader, and then these parties group together and they elect a prime minister. Now, this prime minister is dealing with 12 different parties to try to make laws pass, and it works in England and most of the world. In this country, we have two parties, and they actually fight with each other not to make things go forward. And you know why? Because for their own political gain. That's what's going on over here. He's not being mean or whatever. The guy just wants to show himself off, try to make himself better or be elected or someone like Biden. Remember Joe Biden said in the last election, I'm going to take Trump behind the park and beat him up. Now, if you would tell that to anybody on the street, they'd call the cops and you'd be arrested. Now, over here in a presidential election, you went and threatened the future president of the United States, a billionaire, a man of respect. You're right, he had some business issues, he talked straight, to threaten to beat him up. I mean, really, Joe Biden wants to be the next president of the United States. You know, he might run for president. I don't like Joe Biden. I really don't. He's part of the old guard. He's not part of the change. And you know why Trump is not scared of nobody? He's 70 years old. He made all the money he needs. He has all the success he wants.
And doesn't need any help.
And he doesn't need anything. And you're right. If they cancel his show or they cancel his presidency after 4 years, he did good. Look at old man Bush, Bush #1. He was president for 4 years, but he was one of the greatest presidents around. He wasn't reelected. He was respected. And upon his death, you should have heard the way they spoke about him. But when he was alive, they used to knock him. If you would have watched CNBC, Fox.
Isn't it great that at least when you're dead, they have to be nice to you?
Right, they have to be, you know.
You could be the worst person in the world. As soon as you're dead, you're fine.
You know, I hate the rabbi of my synagogue. But if he drops dead tomorrow morning, I'll talk nice about him. No, I won't.
That's ridiculous.
I won't.
If I could so you would also include that fella Schiff from California in the same category as Nadler?
Yeah, I mean, Nadler wants to impeach our president. I mean, I don't understand. You don't even have a reason why. You know, the government is shut down. The stock market has dropped because all you people are fighting over stupidity. And you know what? People are making money. The unemployment rate is down. We can make things better. You know, when you're building a house and you have a foundation, what do? You build the house on top of the foundation. Here, they have a beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful foundation. We're building a gorgeous house, and all of a sudden they stop. And instead of stopping, they're fighting and not even putting in the beams correctly. When right now we're at the point where we could push America, where in the new millennium, we could push America so much further. Instead, we have a congressman who's so bored with his life, he gets up and talks about Hitler and Trump. I mean, come on. I mean, the man is an idiot.
But you know what it is, Mr. Heshy? I do believe that they have a completely different viewpoint of what they want for America's future than do most other people, including the Republicans, and that's where the conflict is. Because I agree.
I disagree with you because I'm a Democrat and I don't understand where the Democratic psychology is coming right now. You know, this guy who got up, this congressman, he was saying all the Republican Party are a bunch of poor people, old people dying early, just not smart. I mean, this is how you talk about your fellow neighbors and Americans. You know, I have neighbors that are not as smart as me or smarter than me. We don't talk. I mean, I talk bad about people, but not only bad people like Chaim Deutsch.
He's not a bad person. He's a wonderful person.
Okay. Is Nadler a bad person?
Nope.
He wants to.
What does a bad person mean?
A pig.
A pig is a bad person, right. So a pig that goes oink oink is a bad person.
Nadler is a fat little man. He looks like a pig.
I had a status like you can't hurt animals. They're humans too, except they're not.
They're not.
And if I could make a slight correction, Mr. Heshy,
yes.
I do believe that Donald is 72, but you were very close.
No, it's not that I said when he was elected, he was 70. You're right. He's 70. Gotcha. He's over 70 years old, where most people want to retire. I'm 54 years old, and I'm looking to retire. I wish I had enough money, and I would run away to Florida, surround my house with trees, sit in my pool, and watch my 92-inch television all day long and never take a phone call. But no, we have to work. We have to survive. We have to struggle, and I understand I'm going to work.
Well, let me ask you, are you a Republican or a Democrat?
What would you think?
Republican, ST, of course.
Yeah?
Yes, that's quite accurate.
Let me ask you something. Do you believe that all Democrats are bad?
I'm afraid at this point I'm pretty much conclusive to that, yes.
So if I say I'm a Democrat, you're like, she must be a bad person?
No. I'm talking about elected officials.
No, so not elected officials. If someone says, oh, I am a Democrat, I would say, like Nadler, does that make that person bad?
No, I would assume you're either misinformed, selfish, or out for power. One of the. I'm talking about elected officials.
Let's go with misinformed because selfish. Everybody's looking for the same thing.
You have to let me say, elected officials are supposed to represent the community and people, and a lot of them are not. And I want you to know, caller, in my community, in my neighborhood, we've elected a lot of Democrats who are not representing us. We have an issue with schools right now where the government got involved with the yeshiva education. The elected officials did not mix in. It's a big thing that I have with them.
There's a lot of fear mongering there.
There's a lot of fear, and they didn't help, and they kept their mouths shut. Now that the law passed, they're opening their mouths and starting to say something. But the problem is it's too late, and they're not actually doing anything. They're still in hiding.
They want credit.
They want credit. Yeah, like Mr. Deutsch, he wants credit for doing, I don't really know what. Somebody texted me today. He does a lot for the community. So I texted back, what? Tell me what, besides helping you getting bus tickets dismissed, I don't know what else he does. I believe that
What are you talking about now?
Chaim Deutsch.
Chaim Deutsch, I saw him. He showed up at a meeting.
He showed up at a meeting. They show up at events. I go to weddings almost twice.
What does he do? Didn't he do that thing where he separated the beach for?
The man went.
So it's not that he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do the things that you like. So you get mad at him for what he's doing.
He went and segregated the beach. When I have children laying on the street Friday night smoking pot when he can open up.
He's doing what he can. You're saying he should do nothing. Okay, if he does nothing, you get mad at him. If he does something, it's not good enough. Basically, if he doesn't do what you want him to do, then you get mad.
He does something
he can't please everybody.
So let me ask you, my kid goes to school and he comes home with his homework and he says 2 + 2 is 12. I should be happy. At least he gave me an answer.
No, you should blame it on Chaim Deutsch for your kid not knowing math.
I agree. I will blame it on Chaim Deutsch.
So basically, you're just looking to blame. Fine. Well, I like him. I think he's a very charismatic, nice man.
You know Chaim Deutsch is part of the city council?
Yep.
Do you know that the city council wants answers why the blue light that blew up last week from Con Edison, that the city council thinks that it was some kind of a space alien ship. They want an answer saying that it's not a space alien ship. We all know it's not. Okay, they're just making trouble.
Hey, I believe.
We believe. You believe it's a space alien.
We can't have space aliens?
Anyways, young man, thank you for the call. I am happy to listen to the show.
And I want you to have compassion for Democrats because maybe they're also just looking for their pursuit of happiness. They just believe that you should go about it in a different way.
By the way, I'm very upset with the Democrats, but I have to run as a Democrat on the next election because the whole community is Democrats and I won't win as a Republican. So
I quite understand.
When I run for city council, everybody, you come and look for me because I am going to win this time. Thank you for your call, and we're going to take and good night. Steve, take another caller. Leia, how did you like that last caller? Very smart, intelligent man.
Because he agreed with you?
He didn't agree with me. I agreed with him. How are you on the Just Enough Heshy show with Esty, who's very...
Hello?
Hi, who is this?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear us?
Yeah, hello, this is Heshy.
Heshy, I love you, Heshy. How are you? I miss you.
Great.
Happy New Year.
I got to say, no, I don't believe in New Year. But there's 3 things. I went down to Mustard. I didn't find you 3 weeks ago. Where were you?
They closed it. They closed it on Christmas Day. I was very upset about it. We went there.
They didn't tell us.
They didn't tell us. We were very upset. But tonight they're going to be open.
There were 2 other guys looking for you.
I know. We saw a few people also come by. We got texts. We were disappointed. But we understood that it was a holiday. You have to give the people, even in my office, the people took off on Christmas.
But we will be at 426 Avenue P, the community bar tonight.
We will be there tonight.
And they're going to be open.
You know, I even gave my office staff off on Christmas and the next day called Boxing Day.
Yeah, where are we going to be? 426?
426 Avenue P.
Yeah.
What's that?
Sorry, it's 462.
462. You see, SD mixed me up. Wow.
Sorry, 462 Avenue P between East 4th East 3rd is a mustard panini bar that if you mention the Justin F. Heshy show, they can give you 25% off, and we are going to be there hanging out after the show from 10:30 to 11.
With my beautiful niece Leia, who's getting married June 14th, and if you want to hook up with her, come take a look at her. She's hot, she's gorgeous, and smart. Double masters, by the way, SD. You know that?
Yep.
And she's with child psychology. SD, tell me.
Wait, by the way, Nadler is the real Hitler.
Nadler is not.
You can't call people Hitler. That's making Hitler seem like a bad guy as opposed to a terrible guy.
He's not Hitler. He's a Nazi.
Calling people a Nazi is the exact same thing.
You know why?
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because he voted to have $150 billion given to Iran to nuke and kill 6 million Jews in 9 minutes. In 9 minutes. It took the Nazis 5 years. It will take Nadler and Schumer and the other creeps 9 minutes to kill 6 million Jews in Israel.
When he kills 6 million Jews, then you can call him a Nazi.
No, when you kill when you kill one person, first of all, there's about 8 million, 9 million Jews in Israel, and with the nuclear bomb,
6 million Jews in millions. What are you talking about? The 6 million Jews in Israel? You're counting the 2 million Arabs. That's what.
Whatever. It doesn't make a difference. When you nuke Israel, you're killing people. I don't like.
Did you hear that the Red Cross isn't accepted from Israel?
But Heshy, I don't kill Arabs. I don't kill Jews. I don't kill Spanish people. I don't kill anybody. Nobody should be killed. Everybody should be healthy, and we should make this world a better place. And that's what I like.
Yeah, but Nadler wants to kill all the Jews.
Okay.
Okay, that's just propaganda.
And you know what, Heshy? You want to kill all the homosexuals.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
What? That's terrible.
I know.
So basically, you're the same like Nadler. You want to kill one group, he wants to kill another group.
No.
What makes you different?
No, we only want to kill the bad people, not the good people.
Yeah, but who decides what's bad? So basically, you're saying it's okay for me to want to kill people because they're bad. It's not okay for him to want to kill people because they're not bad. Guess what? When you want to kill people, you're equally bad. It doesn't matter who you're killing.
No, would you believe in capital punishment?
No.
I'm
gonna take God's thing. I'm God. I can choose if someone lives or dies. How is that on me?
I don't believe in capital punishment.
I believe I can choose if I live or die. That's it.
Right.
But the Torah does. The Torah says if you kill somebody, you
not in today's generation, and you know that.
Heshy, and I'm gonna teach you something, Heshy, right now. The Torah has lasted for so many thousands of years because it has been able to work with different millennium and different people. It's if you notice, all the commandments always work. They always work through every generation, and they work with the few times.
We don't have a Beis Din. How could you say that?
No, because we do have Beis Dins. We do have little Beis Dins.
A Beis Din that says that it can kill,
but we have a Beis Din that works, that gives divorces. We have Beis Dins that make judgments.
That's
so
different.
we do work with our Torah, and it bends with the times of the future.
But I really love this guy. It's okay for him to kill people, but not for other people to kill people. It's so terrible to kill, but not when I'm doing it. How does that make sense?
The American law has capital punishment in many states.
The law does not make right.
Right.
The law is just whoever's in power, not that they're doing it.
And in many states, they have Heshy. In many states, they're legalizing marijuana, and I disagree with that as well.
Well, that's not.
Well, that's because of these liberal skunks. That's why.
I'm sorry, but weed is a great thing. It prevents a bunch of diseses when you're old. So maybe smoke some. It'll show you out about gay people.
Yeah. Okay, Steve. Wow.
We'll talk tonight.
Well, we'll talk tonight, Heshy, and thank you for your call. You're wonderful.
You're coming to the bar? That's great.
But is that going to be open or the gates?
No, they're really open. We called them and we warned them and we spoke to them.
If they're not open, we're just going to write them off as a non-business. Don't worry, they're going to be open.
That's right. And Heshy, everybody's allowed a second chance. Everybody's allowed to come back. And everybody could, like when you're in jail and you come out of jail, I give a lot of people hope when they come out of jail in Chizik. Why? Because they're entitled to a second chance and they're entitled to make their lives better. And there's a lot of rich people in
So wait, Heshy, if I tell you I'm gay, all of a sudden you want me dead?
No, because women don't get the death penalty. Only the men
Okay, fine. So if my friend who's a guy, you're friends with him for years, and then one day he's like, Heshy, I'm gay. You're like, death to like he's your friend, you love him, but all of a sudden he has to die.
do. Well, it depends. We tell him if you don't do tshuva.
What does tshuva mean? He can't stand women, and he really wants men.
So he said, marry a woman who looks like a man.
Oh God!
I don't think that works because the parts aren't right for him.
He can marry a woman who looks like a man. The rabbi in Israel said so.
Fine. How about this? You marry a man that looks like a woman. Let's see how well you do.
Heshy, good night. Thank you for your call. Heshy, thank you for your call, Heshy.
I think this.
He's a very good call. But actually, you know that
I think he's gay. That's why he hates gay people. The things you hate are parts of yourself he said no to.
There's a lawyer.
He gave a speech on that this Sunday.
There's a divorce lawyer that's supposed to be on that show before us, because when I was falling asleep, I heard this part, that he wrote a book about divorce. Now, why would you write a book about divorce? Divorce is the worst possible thing. And this guy was telling a divorce book.
Divorce is great. It's the option to not have to stay forever.
He says that people get divorced and they don't know they're getting divorced. You know when divorce hits you that you did something wrong.
One partner cannot be certain about it.
Well, they know something's happening. Either you didn't pay attention, you wasn't as much love.
No, some people are like, "Oh, why? I wasn't fulfilling your needs. Oh, I didn't notice. What do you mean? I always did this for you." And
really, I just got fired because I was doing such a great job.
People are oblivious to how they hurt people.
Right, people are oblivious on how they run their marriage. So when it happens, there's a reason for it happening, and don't just say it just happened and hit me. Anyways, we're at the second half of the hour of the show. We got to at least give a couple commercials, and my niece is scared to sneak out because she doesn't want to be seen on the camera.
Wow.
Leia, you're gorgeous. Did I tell you she's a Tishler, by the way. Real Tishler, yeah. Okay, Esty.
She seems like a Tishler.
You know, Esty told me in the car that she doesn't date bald men.
Wait, what? I did not. What?
You told me you don't like bald men.
I didn't say that. I said that I think bald men have the personality of Trump.
Is that stupid?
It's not so stupid. I just feel like I've seen a pattern.
Leia's running out. Leia, don't run! Run out, stay! Oh gosh. I love her. She's beautiful, double masters. You guys better pick her up. Whoever. She's not going to be single much longer. You guys are going to lose her. Anyways, Steve, we got another call. Let's take another caller before we do the commercials.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Hello, you're on there with Heshy and Esty and Leia, who ran away.
Hi, good evening. Esty and Leia ran away. First of all, tell Leia that every time she gets up to hide behind the camera, she can be seen. Second of all, after you finish drawing all that art, are you going to show it up to the camera?
Esty, you got to show it to the camera. You're drawing in the middle of the show. We're going to sell it. Can we sell it?
Yeah, so I'm actually having an art show. The 15th and the 16th.
Right.
I'm having an art show.
Not only is Esty a comedian and she does comedy shows, she's actually a real artist, and she has
I'm a singer, an actress, anything creative I'm in.
Esty, sing us a song quickly, a small song.
Yeah, can you give me any song?
Sing, I don't know.
Come on, there's so many good songs.
I know there's so many good songs. I don't know a good song. Maybe a jingle. Sing the Just Enough Heshy jingle. We have a jingle? No. No, we don't have a jingle.
Okay, I got one.
Good, go.
And it's a good day, sun in the sky, and it's a good day. Let me tell you why it's a good day. Da, 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 da. Anybody know that song?
Oh, Steve, she has a good voice. Steve,
it's been stuck in my head.
You talk to us. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, okay, I'd like to know what your issue is with Heshy Deitch.
His name is Chaim Deutsch. I'll tell you what my issue is. Basically, I don't know what he does. I mean, I know he helps with buses. I know that I've called him a couple of times on different issues.
He doesn't talk to you because all you do is put him down. I wouldn't need to talk to you
I'm
if you
still
put
a
me down.
constituent. I know 85 callers that I have calling my
When you
office
talk to unpleasant
that have
constituents,
issues with him, with the building department, and he helped one of them. And his secretary made the phone call. I mean, sure, you can help somebody with a transportation bus ticket, or, for example, the other week, if you remember,
whatever he does is not
I just want to tell you, the other week there was somebody.
But this is your field.
I'm not finished yet. Forget the building department. No, you're wrong. It's not my field. The building department and the entire city is controlled by the city council with $88 billion. They're the budgets. They allow, in Nazi Germany, why was every organization scared of another one? Because they all became became individual power brokers, and one was scared of the other one taking over. And in New York City, we have government agencies that are so powerful, they walk around with guns. They have detectives walking with them. They walk around with fake plastic badges, and they show the thing in the house. They write you a violation, and you can't beat it because the judges rule against it because they're all administrative judges. And if the judges don't rule for the city 90% of the time, they lose their job. So listen
Wait,
to me.
what? How is that legal?
It's not legal, but they get $5 for every case against you because they're not real employees. I'm just telling you for a fact because I hire judges. I'm going to finish this up. What does he help? I help more people too. Helping people, that's his job. He was elected. He gets 200. What are you talking about? You know, there was a kid arrested walking in the street with the Torah, with the Shomrim and Shmira organizations a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that story?
Right.
Yes.
Where was Chaim Deutsch? I know it wasn't his district.
So why are you saying
I just want you to know, when did they go help him? When the guy was being released and had a lawyer, they all went to visit him and pull him out. But you let him sit there. You didn't go speak to the captain. You didn't stop it. What you did was after the process was over, you went to walk him out to try to feel powerful. Or you made a comment afterwards. Or he made a news conference afterwards. You know, there are so many different issues. And I want to ask you.
There's nothing Chaim Deutsch can do to make you happy.
In Flatbush. Now, I know because I go to Flatbush all the time. We have one organization for young kids. I forgot what it's called again. What's that place called again?
Our place?
Our place. The worst place possible, but there's no other place to go. I mean, the kids actually
1225.
1225 is my place where my guy, Rabbi Babada.
What's wrong with our place?
Our place, they stand outside and smoke pot. Half of those kids are getting rearrested and nobody's giving them proper counseling. All they're doing is sucking money. I know. I sent my kids there many years ago and I go inspect our place all the time. I'm very involved with 1225. I take kids off the street. I take kids that go to our place.
They do great things.
Hey, they try. What should I tell you? But they don't. They don't have no proper organization or supervision. But even if you're right, let me just say for a right, one place in the entire place. We have one place to take girls in from the street, Rabbi Wallerstein, who I like Rabbi Wallerstein. I think he's nuts, but he has such strict rules that he throws some of those girls back on the street. I have no drug rehab centers for the Jewish and the Catholic community here. You're right. In the churches, they have they have AA classes. We don't have drug rehab. We don't have aftercare programs after 3 o'clock. $88 billion, $168 million going to schools. Where's my aftercare program? And don't tell me I'm a father of 3. Do you know that Chaim Deutsch just gave $1 million for kosher food, and he didn't give it to the yeshivas where the kosher food belongs to?
They're already getting paid.
He gave it to the public schools. What are you talking? There's a couple of kids in my son's school that couldn't eat lunches because the parents couldn't afford the $10 a day.
Why are they going to a private school?
Because they want to go to yeshiva. They don't want to go to public school. Why? Because I want to wear a suit with a matching jacket and pants. And I'm telling you right now, young man, he is a councilman, which means it's his job.
Tell me, what can he do to get it right?
24/7.
What could he possibly do for you to not be angry?
Being councilman is not an 8-hour job. We have organizations like Draw that help people in jail. You know, I was talking to Simcha Felder a couple of years ago, and I said, there's a couple of guys coming out of jail, and they can use letters of recommendation or so on. I don't help people that were in jail. I said, why? Why would you do that? People can get a second chance. You know how many people get arrested for stupidity, like a misdemeanor, or driving with a suspended license, or they did smoke pot, or they had a fight with their wife and they pushed them? You're right, it's 100% wrong. I disagree. But people do make mistakes, Esty, and they are entitled second chances. I'm not saying beat their wives. They had a fight with them and the wife used their brain or whatever it was. You don't do that.
Know. I think he does because things. I want to know.
I agree with you, young man. I agree
with
you.
Could he do
tell me the good things that you know he does.
Well, I don't track him every day, but I've read different things that he does.
Tell me anything. He's 8 years in office. I don't know what he's done.
He made separate swimming for people.
Separate swimming at a beach.
And he got lunches for people in
public school. What lunches? At a public school, not for his community.
Yep.
Most of his community does not go to public school.
But he has kosher meals for people who do?
No, none of them go to public school.
Some of them do.
Where? Who?
So what, you saying no Jewish kids go to public school?
And there's a school down the block on Coney Island Avenue between I and J. They take special kids in from all the schools, and he doesn't help them.
And what's your issue with when you keep writing about Barry Spitzer?
So Barry Spitzer, who's I consider, can I call him a pig, Esty, or a Nazi?
Nope.
No, pig. So Barry Spitzer
call
has
yourself that. That's it.
I'm if you want to call me pig, I have no problem, but I'm not. But anyways, Barry Spitzer, his problem is like this. He has a rule, and I want you to call him. If you ask for a street permit to close off the street, and which you're allowed to do and request it to the police department, but you must go through him. He's our community board leader. He says unless you went and got permission from the showroom or for them to sign the paper, he won't authorize your street permit. That's why we had those issues the last couple of weeks that people weren't getting permits. He doesn't agree that Shmira, the counter organization that does security, has a right to sign for it. And I know this for a fact. Now, and not only that, he's recorded, by the way, saying
he's
this.
For Shmira or Sherman?
He's for Sherman, because I guess he's getting paid off or something like that. But whatever the deal is with Barry Spitzer is, his one job is to help the community, especially with street permits, and he does not do it. And he's the one who caused that fight. He's the one who allowed that person to get arrested because he wouldn't issue that street permit. And he can do it in 12 seconds. And there's a whole bunch of other things that he doesn't do. He doesn't deserve to be there. He's been there for too many years. It's time to make a change. Do you know
what he's not doing?
Do you know how many people on the community board 12 do not live in community board 12? There's two of them that I know that moved out of the neighborhood and they're still there. So I asked a question to these guys. I said, the guy left the neighborhood. Well, his term is not up. He won't be reelected or reassigned. What does that mean? He doesn't live there and he's still making policy in my neighborhood at my decision? Why? This is who Barry Spitzer is. They're in for their power. They're in for their little friends. When I go to them to help me get somebody out of jail or a furlough, or I go to them and say, listen, the guy just got a ticket on Avenue P and 65th Street. You have two police officers there. Every other day I watch them. I took pictures of them the other day, and I got a ticket too. They sit there on 65th Street by the corner of Avenue P in the gas station. Now, you can only make a right or a left. There is no arrow on the street showing right or left. There's a sign like a little bit before saying you can only make a right from the right lane. You can barely see it. So when you're moving at 3 miles an hour and people don't want to let you cut in because of the traffic, so you make the turn from the left lane into the right. Well, there are two lanes over there. They pull you over. They see you. They can stop it. They can stand in the street. Now, let me just say you're right. They give the guy a ticket. You have two cops in a car making $60-something an hour. They're issuing a $100 ticket, and it takes them a half hour to write it. Forget the city lost money on them. Why did they write the ticket? To give us points? They weren't hazardous. They weren't dangerous. I understand if they were driving crazy or drunk or stoned, but that was stupid. And I watched them, and I was sitting there once for 3 hours. They gave a total of 4 tickets. 4 tickets. They wasted more money sitting there by capturing us. This is just ridiculous the way, and Chaim Deutsch knows it. We've complained about it.
I don't think
he allows it. He allows it. Go to a traffic court, you will see a cop standing there a whole day after he issues his 12 tickets. He got paid a whole day to write 12 tickets, so basically we're not breaking even. Then he spends another day testifying against us. This is ridiculous the way we run things. If it was a private organization, we'd be bankrupt, and that's why we have money being spent all over the place. You won't give Donald Trump $5 billion for a wall, but you're going to spend money on stupidity that you never saw before. Anyways, Chaim Deutsch, you know what? I'm hoping you'll never get elected. I know he wants to run for senator.
Tell him what you want him to do.
I want him to help me with drug rehab centers. I want aftercare program, and I want one important thing. I want aftercare programs for the adult children too. Let's start with that. Let's start with free lunches for the yeshiva boys, and let's start with that the secular world cannot join the yeshiva community and give their curriculum. Not fight now.
Let's start with talking. We're doing.
Let's start with talking.
Not allowing the overbuilding.
No, I don't mind the over. You're making a mistake. You know what? Instead of spending $2-3 million on a toilet bowl in a park, I believe we should build up and change our zoning and create parking. I came up with an idea when I ran for councilman a year and a half ago to take away the sanitation on 19th Avenue and create a public parking lot in the center of Borough Park. And we could do it in many different areas.
Yeah, the public school in our place has 2 huge lots. Right. One lot should be given for parking.
Instead, they park there 4 sanitation cars. And you know what? That they could take all the sanitation trucks and park in Mill Basin, which is half empty.
And we can do buses. He didn't get elected.
They didn't get elected, and the councilman promised to create parking. I was talking to our councilman about a month ago, and you know what he told me? Heshy, do you see traffic moving better? I said, no, it's not. It took me 45 minutes to go from 30 cities. It's moving a little better because we're issuing more tickets. I said, that's your solution? Issuing more tickets? You're not. Today I got a ticket for being in the crosswalk. I was maybe a quarter of an inch in the crosswalk. That's what they're busy with instead of standing on the street and moving traffic along. These are the things that Chaim Deutsch are not fighting for. And
it's not Chaim Deutsch's fault, okay? There's only so much you can do.
The last snowstorm, where was Chaim Deutsch with the sanitation? How come we didn't shovel the streets?
You wanted him to shovel the streets?
No, I wanted him to call the sanitation guy, get the trucks out 2 hours before and sold. Instead, they were all scared of the mayor. They didn't want to spend the money, so they let us all suffer and sent out the trucks later. Chaim Deutsch's responsibility is to prepare for the future. Our politicians are here. They were hired to foresee. They're better than us. They're here to represent us, not to be there and say, oh, there's a problem, I'm now helping you. No, of course you have to help us when there's a problem, but you have to be prepared for preventive maintenance. That's what I do in every business on this planet, from Apple to Facebook to Little Green Line Building Solutions. We look to prevent problems of the future and run our business correctly. These idiots in the city council are busy creating bills to remove political seats. They're sitting there creating bills for months to take away a seat of public advocate. This is what they're busy with. They're not busy with serious issues. We're not busy with.
But you know, whatever they're busy with, you won't be happy with.
There's always. Do you know what I heard the other day? That crime is down in New York City. Really? But rape is up. I don't get it. It's not true. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't believe crime is down.
Taking your money,
it's not true. Stuff. I don't see where the statistics come in. Crime is down. When I was attacked in Bushwick a couple months ago, I didn't report it because there was nothing to report, because I know they wouldn't do nothing. Really. But the cops will come to your house and come and give you a ticket if you have too much garbage outside and fight with the sanitation officer. Yeah. This is what they do. This is the stupidity we have. And if the district attorney is, I have a inspector that hates one particular client of mine, and every 3 or 4 days he's going there writing violations. And sometimes there are people who get a violation and never get bothered. These are, sometimes you have people that have it in their hearts that fight and hate one another. Not a Jew or black or Spanish. We have it. And people hate Trump because for no reason. The man is doing his job. He's saying what he wants to say. He's saying with Chaim Deutsch. I don't hear much from him. I hear stupidity. He wants to be a politician and he doesn't talk his brain. I remember Chaim Deutsch as a kid. So whoever wants to talk to me about Chaim Deutsch, I know everything about Chaim Deutsch. I know every secret about Chaim Deutsch. I don't care about Chaim Deutsch. I have very good secrets about Chaim Deutsch if I want to. I have gossip about everybody, but I keep my mouth shut most of the time. Yes, people come to me with their issues. A lot of people come to me with their problems, and I keep my mouth shut.
That's why people a second chance.
I am. I'm giving Chaim Deutsch a second chance. I allowed him to be councilman, and I had no problems with it, and he's doing a crappy job.
He's not. He's doing a great job.
Well, I don't. Again, tell me what he's doing.
He's doing whatever he can.
He didn't vote for the drug initiative. He voted for the Holocaust initiative after some Spanish guy voted
against
for it.
Though?
He didn't vote against it. He didn't vote for it. What do you mean for it? We need the drug problem. We have a big drug problem in New York City.
We have many problems. He can't fix all of them. He's not Messiah.
Anyways, thank you for your call, young man. I appreciate it. Call back again and scream at me anytime you want.
And scream at him.
Esty, we got to do those commercials before we close up the show.
Yeah, we have Soft Fusion Inc. They're a wonderful company that can help propel your business to new heights. And oh wow.
Can you sound excited?
I'm very excited.
Good, I do.
Wow, I forgot to go live today.
Oh, you didn't go live?
I'm losing my mind. Great.
I can't believe it. I went live on Facebook.
Okay, so at least you have it there.
I hope the sound went through. Last time it didn't go through.
Well, we have Soft Fusion Inc. They're a wonderful company.
Oh, I think the sound didn't go through again.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay.
Somebody pulled out the wire. That guy Dave made it before us. I think he did it.
So
right.
Yeah, Soft Fusion Inc. They can help run your company better. If you need any software help with your computers, call them for a free consultation. 718-215-9800. We have Pescata Carne, a wonderful meat restaurant located at 509 Avenue P. They have delicious duck and handmade gnocchi, and of course we have Pescata New York. They are an amazing dairy restaurant, and they have things like salmon and Belgian waffles and a bunch of other amazing, delicious foods.
And they also have a liquor bar now in the on Avenue P.
Yes. No, this is the dairy one. They're located,
the dairy one.
Yeah, they're located at 1776 Ocean Avenue. And of course, we have Orchidia. They are a wonderful dairy restaurant that is located at...
Are you lost, Esty?
No, at 4815 12th Avenue. They have a kosher buffet dairy every day from 12 to 3. All you can eat. $25 a person, including coffee and tea.
I got to find you a man.
Oh, my God. That's not really my concern.
You know what Esty
now.
was saying? The reason she doesn't want to get married is because she wants to be free. Once you get married, your life is over. Is that true, Esty?
Just in my head. It's not. It's just your youth is over. You know, okay. You're responsible. You have kids, whatever. Anyways, we have if you want solar panels for your roof for free, 60% of houses are eligible. You should find out if your house is eligible. It's completely free, and you should check out because it'll save you money on your taxes, on your electric bill. Call 215-694-0443 or go to solar@rejuice.com and they will help you get solar panels. And of course, tonight, come visit us at 462 Avenue P at the Mustard Panini Bar to see me and Heshy. And if you mention Justin of Heshy, you get 25% discount. Come check us out. We're going to be there after the show from 10:30 to 11. Heshy, you go.
Beautiful. Thank you. We have Chamula Jewelers. They're located at 944 Kings Highway. Their phone number is 718-336-1980, 718-336-1980. They're located at 944 Kings Highway. They're a family-owned business for over 40 years, specializing in diamond engagement rings, eternity bands, and diamond jewelry. And you can bring your own jewelry in to freshen up. And Chamula Jewelers, they
got the sparkle for you.
They got the sparkle for you. I just love the way you say it. It's just so wonderful.
Yeah, I'm a
And then we have
professional.
Tehila Tishler, my beautiful daughter-in-law, 718-675-6842, 718-675-6842, TEETEESTYLES.com, TEETEESTYLES.com. Tehila Tishler, check out her website. Shelves with wigs, package, makeup, everything to help you get to your beautiful event. It'll make you look gorgeous and beautiful. And she's just great with wigs. 718-675-6842. And of course, we have Green Line Building Solutions located at 5318 16th Avenue, the corner of 16th Avenue and 54th Street, 718-871-0382. All your building department needs, from violations to vacate orders to stop work orders to code compliance. You know, Sunday this week, I went and did inspection for a young girl who's pregnant and has to move into a house. And I was screaming at her. And her father comes over to me, "Why are you screaming at my daughter?" And she said to me, "Let him scream at me. I want to do it right." And I was so proud of her. I was so proud of her. She says, "I want him to teach me that. I want to have a right, compliant house." I was so proud of her. I didn't give her a discount, but I was so proud of her. Anyways,
You're screaming at a pregnant woman.
You're right. I should have done, but my daughter. I'm having a grandchild at the end of January. My first one.
I'm
Yeah.
very excited.
So I'm going to be finally, even though they all call me Grandpa and Old Man and Uncle Heshy, I'm finally going to be a real grandpa, and my grandson's going to be gorgeous, handsome like me.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyways, 718-871-0382, 718-871-0382. Come on by, walk in, don't worry about us. And don't forget my friend at Will's Grocery, 718-252-1863, 718-252-1863, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. They're located at 2362 Nostrand Avenue, Wolf's Grocery, the corner of Avenue J and Nostrand Avenue. And I keep forgetting to talk about Sam's Barbershop. It's called 425. It's located at 425 18th Avenue. His real name is 777 Barbershop. His name is Sam. He has handicap ramps. He gives discounts to the senior citizen handicap. He's wonderful. I want to thank all of you for calling.
Are you
in.
considered a senior citizen because
I'm not yet. Next year, 55. 55. I'm a senior citizen. I'm 54.
Oh, because having a grandchild.
Right. And then I get AARP, a discount on health and so on, and I can get a little discount on my taxes and so on and all that. Yeah, I'm going to score big time. By the way, I'm going to Israel for Passover.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to hang out by the Dead Sea. I'm going to bring you back a lot of mud, so you can be more beautiful than you are now.
You want to bring me back mud?
Mud, the
best
special
gift ever.
It is the best gift. You don't know. People beg me to bring back mud for them.
Please, I need mud.
It's facial mud.
Dirt.
Esty, wow.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank God you got it. You almost killed me right now. Everybody, the guy before said that he's one of the best shows on the air. Please, he's like one of the worst. I'm one of the best shows on the air.
But you should fight it out.
We're not fighting it out. He's actually boring. I fell asleep driving yesterday. I almost made an accident.
Okay, well,
Esther's going to show her. If you had Facebook and YouTube, give me.
Hold on.
Give it to me.
It's only the beginning. I have so much more to do.
This is Esther. If you see Facebook or YouTube or want to run it, Esther made a beautiful painting.
Yeah.
It's
on the
gorgeous.
16th, there was an art show. My art is being shown.
Where's your show going to be shown?
It's on 1018 Avenue M.
1018 Avenue M. Esther's art.
On January 17th.
And we can buy it?
You can buy it.
We can buy it. Wow.
You can buy it. I have all my art up there.
I'm
Each piece takes at least 5 hours.
And if you say you heard it on the Just Enough Heshy, do you get a discount?
No, because it's for charity.
Oh, wow. You are delicious. You are wonderful.
Yeah, so it is for charity, and you should come by and check out our art. I'm not the only artist. There's a few artists there. We're all going to have our art up there.
Can you let the people come to, I'm inviting everybody to my grandson's bris. When I have the bris, everybody on the air, I know that people are saying there's not many of you, but there are. You're all invited. I'm going to tell you where to come. It's going to be somewhere in Broad Park or Flatbush, and you're all invited. I'm going to have a lot of food. I'm going to have sushi, by the way, Esty.
Ooh, sushi.
Yeah. And so, Esty, can you come to one of your comedy shows? Please let us come.
I don't really want to do comedy.
Please,
unless someone specifically hires me.
But you did it on Christmas night. You did comedy.
I know.
And you were very funny, I heard.
I know. I really don't.
Can you tell us one joke?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I was saying how people are always getting mad that all the plastic is ending up in the ocean, and I was like, I don't understand how the plastic ends up in the ocean. I have to take 2 trains to get to the sea, but somehow my plastic bottle gets there. Fine. Next time I want to send a message in a bottle, I'm just going to throw it out my window and know that it's going to get there because all my plastic ends in the ocean.
That's funny.
Yes, it's very funny. Instead of having to take 2 trains, you can just throw it out your window, a message, and someone will find it and be like, oh, maybe somewhere it'll end up in the middle of the ocean, and someone will find my bottle.
My joke was funnier this morning.
Okay, fine. In a comedy set, it's a different kind of joking.
This is a wonderful show. Thank you for listening to the Just Enough Heshy Show. Tune in next week, Monday. We're going to have a lot more to talk about. I'm going to knock Chaim Deutsch even more, and I'm going to find out things that he doesn't do, and I'll actually research to see if he does anything for the community.
And if he does, then what? You're going to eat your... Yeah.
I'm going to stop calling him pig, but he's still not handsome.
Stop calling yourself a pig?
I'm not a pig. I'm handsome. My face is gorgeous.
I think he's very handsome.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Great week. And enjoy. And Happy New Year, Esty. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.